Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whatever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Tonight, we forge onward into the mountains of Korthos, into the Highlands, and all of that jazz. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having had a great week. You guys are ready for another wonderful Memorial Day weekend. If you guys have time off here in the U.S. I know I did. We, funny enough, actually, I'm just skating in. That's why I don't have the Caffeinated Dad shirt on. You know, it was a photo finish, quite literally to a T. Like, we pulled up, I was in the car 20 minutes ago, and I was like pulling up, and I was like, I gotta get set up, and all the kids are still up and all that. So, I have to give shout out to my wife. She's taken the heat tonight, as it were. She's taking the kids and putting all three at the same time asleep. Yes, I did get a haircut. I actually got them all cut. Thank you for noticing. Every single one of them. Got them all cut. I had to take them down. Basically, it was close. I'm like rushing around, making sure that the lights were charged, making sure that the sound effects, yeah, making sure that they're all good. Oh, and they're not good. You see, like, this is what I'm talking about. It was very much one of those things that I was like, we're gonna see what happens. That's what I kept saying. I was like, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna see what happens. I hope you guys are doing well. I do have to tell you one thing though, very, very quickly. I do have to talk about, fashionably late. I do have to talk about my wonderful wife. I love my wife so much, but I have to tell you about this thing that she told me earlier today. So, my wife was apparently having a conversation, Calf Mom for Tanky. She was having a conversation with one of her coworkers. And she just had to explain this to me because, her coworker was having some tough situations currently in her life. And they were trying to, like they were trying to figure out, how their life was going to go and what they needed to do. And her coworker dropped off this one line. And I had to share this with you guys because I thought you guys would greatly appreciate this. The PG's gone out, but I already promised Mrs. Caffeinated that I would go ahead and say it. And it's a joke, and it's hilarious, and it's meant to be taken as a joke. She goes, life sometimes is like a wiener. It's hard for no reason, but it won't be hard forever. That was, and she was so excited to tell me that when she came home. She was like, I heard the best line today. And it's like, and I was like, you heard a line about a wiener? Like, and that was the best line, right? She goes, it's really good. I got to tell you, like, like that was, I walked in on, that was my first thing. I walked home. Hey babe, what's up? And it's like, I got to talk about a wiener. PG's gone, by the way. I know PG was gone. I knew it from the second I heard that. I was like, damn, that's actually a really good line. We got, those are the best. The box of chocolates, here's none of that. It's just like, guess what? So that was a line, and I promised her that I would go ahead and say that. That's part of the fun. The fun, we'll say. Part of the fun was the fact that oh man, it disconnected me. Part of the fun was that we had something like that. But I will say that it was pretty good. That was a fun line. I hope you guys are having well. I mean, she's great. It's true that you guys are all saying the same thing. Everyone's like, that do be true though. Like, that do be true. My line, oh, they're not playing. What the hell? I think I have a Giga Chad one. Yeah, I have the Giga Chad one. Is it a Giga Chad one? Okay. All right, cool. Giga Chad's up. It should be good, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. But that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. I thought that you guys would get a big kick out of that. I got a huge kick out of it. I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, for some reason I got kicked out, so I'm gonna try to sign back in. How was your guys this week? What was going on? I know there's no music. It got weird. Square Enix, please. How was your guys this week? What did you guys get into? We got I've had a fairly busy one, but I was lucky enough to have off today. My company gave me off today because I think the CEO of the company really just wanted to have an early weekend. Basically what he said. Trouble as usual, bad and stinky. Ugh. Making Gil because of Golden Saucer. Vernacular's been here for 2 weeks. Oh, is it playing? I can't hear. I can't hear anything, actually. Oh dear. Is it gonna do it? Okay, there it goes. Okay, we got music. Yes, we're back up. Work, sleep, grind. Vernacular hand, thank you for 2 months. Today, work was insanity. Ugh. Well, guys, I want to tell you that if you guys are your CEO, watch your streams. Not that I'm aware of. Vernacular. Oh, and it's still not giving you the numbers. Damn this thing, guys. I promise you, I have spent so much time trying to put this together. If you guys got the gift, if you guys just got the gift of memberships, I will let you guys know that Calf Mom watches. Yeah, she's definitely my manager. What's it? If you guys got the coffee mugs, go ahead and put the coffee mugs in. You guys are capable of doing that. We also thank you to Sir Nix. We do have the next new one, which I have dubbed Sweat. We have Sweat. Look at this. It's essentially a sweat mug, or him dabbing the sweat off of his forehead. I loved it. I thought that was a great addition. I'm trying to add more ones to it, so that's a little bit more, a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. New here, love the videos. Thanks for being a wholesome person. Play on Midgard. Summoner main. Oh, well, Ash, welcome in. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. And thank you. There we go. Finally, it went through. I'm and Calf Dad is here. Rahendril and Sarah have already found me. Vernacular Ham, I wonder, how long have you been following the channel? That's something I meant to ask you. I want to feel like okay, so it's actually given the names now. You see, it's saying Vernacular Ham gifted Snail Locks and membership. See, there it goes. Weird thing. Oh, that's just gonna keep going for a while now, actually. Here, look, let me make the noise up a little bit louder. Look, I have memory. There we go. Where are you? Well, I'm outside of what's it? I think Airport, right? Yeah, Airport. I'm right outside of Airport. That's where I logged off last night. Yeah. I've definitely been here for at least some point of time. Nicole, thank you for the gifted subs, or the gifted members. I appreciate it. All the new members are welcome in. I'll move that down a little so it makes it so you guys can see. Yeah, one thing that I've been really trying to do, I've been really trying to make sure that I spend time each week. And Galactic has been taking me around, showing me all the different, I don't even know where the hell I have to go. Has been showing me around to all the different ARR dungeons, and I wanted to go ahead and do it. It's because I've been doing all the hard modes. Basically, I've been able to go through and do all the different, we'll say like extra dungeons, the optional ones that weren't there. And Galactic has made a very big point of me going ahead and trying them out. So I wanted to go and do them, and we were doing them last night. Which I'm going to try to spin into a video. I really want to. Blood, sweat, and tea wipes. Victor, welcome in from Tokyo. Hope you are doing well. But yeah, I do want to talk about that because I want to make a point, like throughout the week, I do want to try to make time. And I know it's not every week, and it's usually whenever Galactic wants to like grab me by the ankles and drag me literally in kicking and screaming into a dungeon. I do want to spend time doing like duty roulettes and extra dungeons and stuff like that. The optional dungeons as we go through, right? I feel like that's important, and I feel like I want to. That's one of the ideas that came up as like the extra benefits for the members of the channel, for you guys, the guys who are a part of here. Blue quests are now vital. Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm trying to work on. I don't even think is there a blue quest around here? I don't think so. Last time that we were here, we ended up talking to, we're working with the older brother of the Count, Edmund. And now we're working with, excuse me, we're working with the older brother of Count Edmund. And we're helping him basically settle the Highlands. Did I eat my food? I have my nuts. The nuts are here. The reason I was we were running a little bit late is because it was my father's birthday. My father's birthday today, and he turned 63. And he loves seafood, so we went out and got him a whole bunch of seafood and did all that. We already had the wiener joke. Ended up going back to his house and talking, and you know, we see him fairly often, but it was more so along the lines of actually spending time with him on his birthday. Now he has work tomorrow, so he has to go and do his thing. We couldn't like stay any later, and then also, of course, I had to meet up with you guys. But it was funny is because I was telling him I love my dad, but he can never get his head wrapped around streaming. He was like, you mean people watch you play a video game that they can go and play themselves, right? Like you can set up a computer and go and play it yourself. Why? And he's like, why do people watch that? And I simply put, it's because it's, well, at least where I'm at right now, it's a lot of people have already played this game, right? They've already seen what happens, and they want to see someone else go through it and see if they had the same reaction. The experience, yeah, just tell them we're emotional vampires. That's honestly why I haven't watched many streamers. And you know what's funny? Digits got to it. Digits, you nailed it right on the head. Is that people watch sports, right? Like you can go and play a sport. You can go play soccer. You can go play football. You can go and do all that. And the coven's here to feed, and that's fine. I was about to be like, I got gaping neck holes. It's not. I don't like how that sounds, but it's fun watching a friend play a video game. Thank you, Raymond. And I tried to explain that to him, and I was like, people enjoy that. And it's like, I even personally enjoy watching other streamers. Like the other day, I don't even really dip into first-person shooters. I'm terrible at them. But I watched Dr. Disrespect. I just like how, like his energy and like almost like the comfort, I guess, is the best way to put it. And it's interesting to explain that to my dad, because my dad is very much the blue collar. He's a mechanic for a number of years, right? He's always worked with his hands. So he's like, why are people watching this? I was like, Dad, I could set up a stream for you, and you could just stream fixing your car and people will watch. Guarantee it. Someone will watch. And he's like, we don't physically feed no gaping holes. Laszlo Gravings were same reason why people watch sports. Exactly. So I watch the reruns while I work. Okay, all right, yeah. See, and I guess that's what I tried to explain to him. And it's like, you got to understand that just because, and I stress this, just because you don't watch it, or that's not something that you were interested in, doesn't mean that other people aren't, right? Like, only live stream a game. Wait, hold on. That's what that face is. Nicola, I'm the only streamer you watch? Things are getting emotional. Getting very emotional right now. Thank you. All right, let's see what Redwald has to say for us. Still love the music and all that. I really think you guys are gonna love the video for tomorrow. The video for tomorrow is basically me reacting to Heavensward, but taking it a step further. I actually do a little bit of analysis, and all the new members who just joined into the Caffeinated cult, you are actually able to watch the video before everyone else. That's one of the perks that I have already set up, is that you guys can watch the videos before everyone else. That's something I do. Is it having issues? Yeah, it is. What are you doing? Oh, wow, it is super delayed. Hold on. Good call, good call. Ah, yeah, that's like super delayed. I enjoyed your video about the Heavensward trail. It's really, really good. Yeah, I'm gonna try something else. We'll do this one. Does that pop up? There it goes. Just move you on down right there. There we go. No problem. Like nothing ever happened. Yeah, see, there you go. Is that the one I commented on? Yes, it was. Yeah, that was the one that I put up earlier today. But basically just talking about the experience of watching the Heavensward trailer, and in a nutshell, and I'll tell for all the people who are here watching the stream. Oh, I can't fly. That's right. All the people who are here watching the stream, is that essentially, you guys can watch the whole video, or you could just listen to this one little bit. Essentially, I talk about why it's important to have context when watching some of the trailers, and I found out especially in Final Fantasy XIV. Don't get me wrong, I very, very much liked the A Realm Reborn trailer the first time I watched it, like 2 or 3 years ago. Really liked it. It was great. But I didn't have as much emotional weight to it, you know? Like, it means a lot more when you understand all the moving pictures, you know? All the different pieces, and especially Heavensward, of course. But the fact of it being more so like that serious, and then having the weight behind it of what's happening, it's just like, oh man, it takes it from just like an all right, pretty interesting trailer to like, holy hell, that's a really good axe trailer. I encourage you to watch the video tomorrow. Of course, I have to remember to promote my video. I'm so bad at it. But I will say that if you take nothing away from it, is like having context makes the trailer so much better, right? Have you thought about your answer to answers? I actually talk about that. I talk about answers in that video, specifically because I watched that video when I first started playing, and I was just kind of like, okay, that was cool. And say my husband would absolutely watch a car repair stream. You know what's funny is that my dad would do that. He would repair his tractor. He would work on that, you know? That would be his thing. Just sitting there, just have it set up, and he'd just talk about it. He's been in the industry for 30 some odd years, so he's very, 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 very serious when it comes to that stuff. And it's funny too. The same way that we get all excited about, like, you know, a new game trailer or something like that, he gets excited about getting new car parts. Gotta respect someone who has a hobby, you know? Should we follow the beast below? Would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed. All right, we got the skull mug. We got some shenanigans going on. Got the whole party here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to have you. One whiskey, one goat, one spear. One bourbon, one shot, and one beer. You get that? Anyone else get that? You saw that fate, right? Answers is so good, and the lyrics are just Lupin Dad is here. What's up, son of Miss? Forrest Gump type situation with a horde of people following around one dude. The fates are like that. Yeah, well, they're all neat. That's the song. Yeah, I know. What's it? George is it Thorogood? George Thorogood, right? I think so. I believe that's George Thorogood. My dad would be pissed if I got that wrong. Our pun names. Answers feel like a Sunday worship song at this point. We hear it and it's our church. Alright, so we got to go down into these cliffs to Riversmeet. I know he's like, there's a bunch of ogres down here, but it's like, we probably would have been fine. Anyway. Metal Gear Revenge 2, and I legit died of laughter. Lordy. It wasn't Yoshi P, it was Koji Fox who did the localization. Didn't he like purposely do all of these? He did them exactly like that for a reason. Like all of them having pun names. It's that, it's that level of dedication, you know? A broken aetherite. Oh, okay. That's terrifying that that can actually even happen. What am I stunned by? Oh, paralysis. George Thorogood in the thank you, Joshua. I knew it was one. Again, I'm pretty sure that my dad would be pissed off if I got that wrong. This was all grasslands. I was wondering about that. Maybe you guys could tell me. Like, I know Korthos is supposed to be like northern and it was supposed to be like snow covered. I guess I am insanity, and I'll direct this to you guys. Is that like how it always was, or or was that only after the calamity? It wasn't snow covered. Okay, it wasn't snow covered. Ah. Don't come over like you helped. No, it used to be Scotland. Smells like tree spear. That's actually really interesting. I did not realize that. Because I guess it's because you don't see any snow anywhere else. But then I also just thought that that's how it was, because if you look at Ulda is like your desert. Gridania is like your lush forest area. Limsa is your coastal area, right? I am insanity. I appreciate that. He's not bad. I can't remember if he's one of the brothers. I don't think he is. So far, he's not bad. And yes, there's right through. Some of these things would be a lot more practical if you could play through a 1.0 story. Isn't there a way that you can download the 1.0? Your son's obsessed with the lore of Final Fantasy, but doesn't care about the game. That's you gotta admit, that's pretty cool though. Like, without having the need to play the game, but still understand what's happening and all the interesting bits. Like I like that. I can respect that. Oh. It's Elsa. He has the right of it, Master Dad. Okay. Big brother is cool. He tries. He's actually pretty cool. I do like him. Also, those are illegal. Oh, okay. Never mind that. All right, guess we're not doing that. Master Dick Kinky. We're totally not. It's like, hold on. Wait, can I? I've been really trying. That one made it back. I like that one. Oh, wait, here we go. Tax fraud. Hey, tax fraud, don't worry. Don't worry. That's no orangutan. Don't worry. Every NPC you see in this game is someone's wife. You get to see the whole Bond Brothers. All right. So he's basically sending me on my way. He's like, I gotta make sure this guy's good, but he's not really doing a good job. He's just watching him. Like, this dude has been on one. Was very close. I almost said he's been on one knee since we showed up. That was almost really bad. But don't take it that way. SFO and Marie Taylor, welcome in for the first timers. Hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate the support. We're having some fun. Trying not to get things too far out of PG. Actually, we already lost PG. PG was gone in the first like 5 minutes because I had to tell a story about my wife. She was so excited to tell me, and it's like I had to share that with you guys. You know? Oh, level sync. We're PG. Paladin fake healer. Was not a major player in 1.0. It was always reserved for quote-unquote future content. I titled the stream Dragon Hunter, but it seems like I'm hunting heretics again. Listen. You hear it? Like, it's like... Y'all better stop me. I'm gonna start RPing. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Turn it down to about 50. Now immerse yourself. Honestly, like, it's so good, and that's why I had to make the video for tomorrow. I really had to, because it was like one of those things that I was like, when I've watched the trailers now, I think it's funny. It's like after I understood the A Realm Reborn version of Answers, which I think apparently goes even further, as you guys have told me. As I've watched the 1.0 version, or the Realm Reborn version of Answers, like, yeah, I've had to like go back and watch it like 2 or 3 times. Like, it was so good. Hey, where you going? I'm gonna kill you. You're stunned. No, you were stunned. Hunted. Was beautiful when done live. I guess we gotta go this way. I'm gonna keep going this way. Oh, get off me. The duty's easier if you'll actually kill. Mistakes were made. I feel like that's the same kind of like motif. It's the same kind of idea. A while ago, I had to go and get a tuxedo, and like when I was there, like just like how that guy was, I was following that guy. The guy who owned the shop was just like really like, I mean, following me around heavily. Like, I mean, like the entire store was asking too many questions. I asked him like respectfully. I was like, can you back off? Like, I'm just looking for a tuxedo. He said, fine, suit yourself. I revel in it. I love it. I'm trying to figure out best ways to do stealth dad jokes. Because guess what? They never see him coming. But see, Nicole, it's funny that you bring that up because I actually legitimately weave in real, like, stories. Welcome in, thank you for grabbing a club. I weave in real stories, like, can I get in here? I guess I can't. I weave in real stories as I'm going through. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. Just to really, like, mess with you guys so nobody, oh, okay, here we go. So nobody knows what's real and what's not. Oh, okay. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's me! Oh shit, it's the cops! Like, there's no break that, like, they were all just chilling. And the warrior light just kicks open the door and is like, guess who's here? What can I? Okay. I showed up and I started stabbing everyone. It went south so fast, there was no talking to me. He just came in and started stabbing people. Oh. I know you have a beef with us, but you should probably just let it go.
Looking for me, I presume.
All of them were sitting there. All those guys in there were just chilling. Like, oh, man, I can't believe we made it through. Hey, I can't wait to go home and see my wife and kids. And then I'm like, I just kick open the door and be like, guess who's here? It's really rude. I'm a jerk. Anyway, I started stabbing. What's up, Midgard?
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
You can see that, can't you?
It cannot be.
Yeah, you can.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou.
Cole never bothered her anyway. If it makes you feel any better, they were one day away from retirement. What? That makes it so much worse. Like, I've been at this hereticing for about 25 years. I think it's time I hang up the cuffs. Hey, it's good to see you. And it's here. The warrior of light comes kicking in. It's like, here we go. It's so bad.
Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
Iceheart. Eventually, he thinks for himself.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard.
Bad scarred, I swear on me, Mum.
We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not
Thank you,
survive on my
Emmy.
own.
Emmy, I appreciate it. This is her hometown. I murdered all of her friends in about 5 seconds. Great. What a great guy I am. I'll turn this down a little. There you go. I'm leaning back tonight. I'm relaxing. It's a relaxed, chill night.
I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
She didn't have Minfilia to find out what the heck was going on with her. Okay.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes.
Bitch, why are you hollering? I'm like 3 feet away. It's an echoey room. I have sensitive ears.
To deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
She's trying to be a dominant voice. More passion. Like, this is very much like Ilberd when we were at what's it, the Rising Stones. It's very much like Ilberd. It's exactly like Ilberd. Like, we're just trying to chill and hang out, and he's like screaming at me, and it's like I'm right here. Good lord. Crimson Hope, welcome in. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and put them up. We also do have the new ones. I'll put that out there. I like the sweat mugs. We can thank Sir Nix for that. Only spot in the history where we kill enemies. That's terrifying. Let me get my ear horn, Elsa. I don't like this. I don't. Calf Dad doesn't scream like this.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control.
Calm and collected. We can't scream. I did choose carefully.
Who saw their loved ones slaughtered.
Well.
Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
As you can see the stash, it's the only board. Look, even from here, you can still see the stash.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now.
Okay, so Iceheart is trying to explain the attacks, and of course, Caftad retorts with, "But you killed innocent people," and Midgard is like, "Hey, dragons remember forever. Like the parents die again. What was the line? The sins of the father." The sins of the fathers, and I can't remember the whole line, but the sins of the fathers, like, paid out by the kids, or the children will pay, or will suffer. There's a line that's specifically to that. So I think, I think it's like a long time coming revenge, right? The tree remembers what the axe had done to it. Exactly.
The violation, the outrage, the fury.
Thank you. I am insanity. The sins of the father are visited upon their children. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Something very like. How soon is now?
I will make this
Which
right.
one?
I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Okay. So I guess she got blasted by the Dragon Daddy. I think that's what it is. Loud naturally, so time, they're different, and attack 100 years ago can feel like yesterday to them. Got it. Dragons are Petridge farms. Accurate. That's fairly accurate. Dragons are peak. Well, again, they live for like 1,000 years, 10,000 years or something. Spitting his bar and then he's like, ah, Master Dad. You guys bring coffee? Okay, so we kind of lied. We didn't tell the whole truth. So she did get away, but we kind of let her get away, right? Right? Functionally immortal. Yeah. All right, now we gotta head back to Falcon's Nest. What are you guys up to? Everyone's just trying to warm up. I think Tax is doing some squats. Who parked their bike on the fire? Who is that? Varder? That's not where your bike goes. Must be seen. Tax is doing some squats. Here, hold on, let me. Here we go. Lynn, Eris, Alex. See, this is killing the scene. This is something that I'd actually very much like to do. I'd like to set up like a couple times during the week where we actually do like some dungeons or roulettes or something like that. My soul just let that see your inventory. Hey, look. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I open them all? No. Look. Oh, yeah. It's full, babe. Look at this. Look. You can see this over here. Oh, it's bad. I'll look at it one day. Suffer. The inventory isn't full. It isn't full. Simmer down. Like that inventory. You have more than one free slot, so it's still manageable. Absolutely. If you have more than one spot left in your inventory, if you have more than one spot, then you are good to go. You're ready to go out there and attack the world, deal with it. More than one spot. Just keep that in mind. Master Dad. Now I can't look at it that same way because we heard Master Dad apparently was kinky. They're just trying to be respectful. Just saying. Sell off. At least to click the sword button. Redolia. You don't even craft. Why do you have such an awful inventory? You want to know why? I haven't cleaned my inventory this entire time. You guys are watching the entirety, everything. Uncleaned inventory. It's everything. There you go. All right, here. Let's go. Where do we have to go? Okay, we gotta go back to Fort Tom. Fort Tom. Inventory space. Clean for all your sanities. Maybe that'll make that into a YouTube short. Be like, this. I'd put it like, this is how I pissed off my my community this week, and then just show a picture of my inventory. I'm like, oh god, it's so disgusting. Where do we go? I'm over here. If he was here before they got rid of belts. Wait, what happened with belts? We had belts. They don't exist. They don't exist. They removed belts. How do you remove a belt in Endwalker? So is like, I'm sure that there was fashion and armor that was tied to it, but like what happened? Like are sets not complete now? Oh, they were invisible. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I thought it was like yeah. Oh, here's the centerpiece. Like you know, I look like a mid-century samurai. Oh, I have my pole arm and I'm a dragoon and I have this really cool belt. And it's like, no, you don't have a belt anymore. They took your belt. They were wholly invisible. And Nicola, you actually just said it a moment ago. The second that you guys tell me some type of convenience, I'm gonna look at it and be like, that's nice. I'm not doing it. No. Nope. I'm that kind of person. I have to dig in. Now the belts are invisible. It's like I heard the story. This guy, apparently he drank like a bottle or something, and it was on a YouTube short. He drank like a bottle of like disappearing ink or invisible ink or something. So he had to run to the hospital. But I mean, he's still waiting to be seen. I'm worried about him. Keyword. Who said it? Hold on, Witchy. Actually, Witchy, this is your fault, by the way. This is your fault. You said invisible. That was a keyword for the night. Found it. Didn't hear the punchline, but I'm gonna hate it on principle. That's terrible. I love it. So he's talking, I guess he's talking about his brother. Okay, so we got a little bit of respect here. We got a little bit of respect. Probably need like what, critical hit? I'm just guessing at this point. As okay, as great as Harchenfon said, as Harchenbro said, yeah. I did catch that bit. Illegitimate half-bro. Got it. Earn the respect of both brothers. Well, I guess that makes sense, because they were like, Harchenbro was basically like talking us up like to no end leading up to this, and of course we're in his family's house, but he has like the light blue hair. So I guess that makes sense. Art doesn't trust you fully. Got it. Just standing in a room by myself. Hey, Zach, look, there's his pimp cane. Oh, voice acting.
I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything. Manalane.
I called him Emmanuel, I think.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Unless you're crafting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
Voice acting's gotten a lot better, right? Wait, the steward or Edmund? I mean, I like both, but like actually putting in the stutter for the speech, I feel like that's notably good, better. They had a budget, yeah.
And Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you guys weren't kidding.
What? Explain.
Calf Dad, not surprised.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
It also gets way more British. Voice acting, directing only gets better, told you. Yeah, no, other Kyrie, you were right. You were right.
Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
A lot of emotion now, yeah. Oh wait, this is actually successful now.
Petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Yes, gotcha. Sorry, I turned it down for various music. There we go. You guys got good volume now? I don't know why I did that, but you guys get the point. Not that loud at this. No. Oh, I know who we get to talk to. All right, here. Let me turn up the volume just overall. It's so loud it vibrates a lot for it. Shred those waves, bruh. The duty found sounds is a jump scare. I'll turn up voice and I can. I don't think I've heard that before. That's Ash and Confused, you got it absolutely right. Like, it's baby Link in like the forest temple. That's or what's it, the Great Deku Tree. That's exactly what it is. All right, voice is gonna be high. There we go. Woo. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad you guys could attend. All right, we need to go find a certain bay. I know that you guys will all be very upset or very excited about. Let us go. Let us tomato onions. Oh man. Yeah, so it's funny, it's actually like this whole Memorial weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we're supposed to be relaxing. We're supposed to be. It's supposed to be a nice little chill evening, but it's anything far from it's actually, excuse me, very far from it. Well, there's Hearts of Fun. We got like family. I mean, and I don't ever mean to make this sound as if like I'm upset or like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. I have places to go, but mainly I'm seeing family. My father-in-law is retired military, so we got to make a big deal. Of course, go over and see him, and you know, get him some food and all that stuff. So, lots of exciting stuff that happens throughout the weekends, and you know, of course, gotta do the dad thing. Gotta keep those kids busy, you know. Oh wait, and just so you guys know, I'm actually gonna rename this audio file for him. I'm gonna rename that file for him, just so you guys know. Nod. I think that was the first nod of the night. Took us long enough. Respects to him in memory of those who knew, of those he knew that never came home. Absolutely. He doesn't really talk about it. He doesn't like to talk about it. And I don't push, you know? One of those things. Uses your character name, it can't be voiced. Ah, okay. That's rude. Perfect, but I think you can go say something. Say that. Oh wow, the music just stopped, like randomly. My pan butt goes nuts for Arabic. Brother was in Afghanistan for a while, and he doesn't talk about it much either. And it's one of those things that like, so just a quick side note, or kind of explanation of why I can understand it. Like for a while I was a volunteer firefighter. A good bunch of my family was volunteer firefighters. And I'm not saying that you saw a ton of bad stuff, but occasionally there would be bad things. And it's like, I could only imagine what, like, but at the end of the day, I could like go home. So I can only imagine someone who's like overseas or dealing with, you know, a foreign conflict or anything like that, and they can't come home. They can't come home that day. They can't come home that month, that year. And it's like, I don't try to push. Someone has something like that. If they want to talk, then of course we can talk, but just proud of the veterans. Just always proud of them. There's like no audio whatsoever. Trial by combat. We're going Game of Thrones up in this bitch. Oh, okay. But of course. Why are you so... Yep, I'm here to throw hands. Game of Thrones was last patch, to be honest. Yeah, it was basically. Nod. Yep, we're going in. Here we go, saving our people again. Jeez. Do it for the best, Scion. Like how everyone's just like sitting around here peacefully. Everyone's like off to the sides. Look, Nicola's on the table. Everyone else is... No, I didn't mean that you had to get off. I was just saying that. I pointed that out. Oh, Nicola ran. I'm sorry, Nicola. Justice for Tartaru. I'm actually, that's literally what I'm here for. I am actually here. I've realized that I'm not here for any of the politics. I'm not here for anything else other than to just go around and murk shit. Oh, wilt thou catch my fade? Put up they dukes. I got a spear. Lala's will have to, they can't see what's going on otherwise. Dad said, Dad said, get off the table, and I react, get off the damn table. One of my favorite things, especially about being a parent, is where you can just make a face and kind of like mouth what is being said, but you don't actually have to say it and the kids react. I love it. Because most parents know, like, if you... Like, and I could just do that, and my oldest is like, oh, okay, I know what that means. That means stop doing whatever the f I'm doing. That's basically what it is. When the trial begins, the petitioner will ask to restate the charges the accused is invited to respond. Then, in accordance with law, they were asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. The High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tartaru's right to name a champion. That is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the Grido's face. So we got to go and kill this dude? Middle name. Voice acting incoming. When you say, and you just say child, government, when you say everyone gets tight when you start bringing out the government name. Should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, I shall cheer so loud. You will wonder how you contrive to doubt yourself. Look at that grin. Look to me in the stands. He's an absolute fiend. No, he's just a super friend. You can call him a fiend. Oh, these guys look like jerks.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward.
They both look like dicks.
Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Why does he sound like he smokes 6 packs a day, but he doesn't have a beard? That was, but he still looks like he's about like 17. The most French English. But look at his stupid smile. Oh, that was great. Keep talking. It's hilarious. Out of every hole in his body.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you.
Facial here is for good Ellison and bad Lalafell. We found that out very, very quickly. Honestly, I was expecting a lot more negative comments on my video earlier this week where I was like, you can't trust any Lalafells. I was expecting a lot more like downvotes and all that because I've seen that type of stuff happen. You just know, put it into context. Just saying.
Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
Okay, they age slowly. Okay, gotcha. Stephen McAvoy, welcome in. Glad to have you here. There's Elizins get the growth spurt about 20, and they till then they look more like Alfie.
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
Okay, you know what? I like that voice actor. I like that voice actor a lot better now because he actually sounds like there's confidence in his voice. I like that.
to Taru Taru. I'm innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well.
It isn't Sam.
Who will stand for this woman?
He sounds less holiday. Alphino's gotten there and is like, I'm done with all this stage. Wait, hold on. Nailed it! Woo! I love that. That was
Just as I was
perfect.
beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system.
Perfect.
Come, my
that was
friend.
perfectly
Let us put
nailed
an end to this
meme.
mama's farce.
I have his name is John Cena, but the other one was perfect. I was sitting there, I was like, I know it, because I got baited last time between Harchenfont and Estinian. I was baited, because I put the and his name is John Cena. Nope. Perfectly done. It was either that or it was going to be the Pirates of the Caribbean. It felt less dramatic. The game knew what was best. Half-Dad's walking in and be like, all right, gotta fight some sweaty elves. Poor Tataru.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
Chad Clifton, welcome in. Alfie pulled out his book and it's like, I'm going to tell you guys a story. God, these guys are beefy.
I have my pride.
Now I'm going to mess this dude up real quick. Oh, it still got me. Snapshotted.
I've got you now. Down with you! It's over.
Alfie didn't even fall below like 50% HP. I need more jumps.
Hells take you! This is
Oh, dual flip. Saw that. That was well done. Easy peasy. No, it was trial by combat. These guys need to be dead. I mean, we won. Yeah, I just had to show up for like 5 seconds. I realized quickly that I'm not anything other than the muscle here in this game. That's it. That's it. I'm the muscle. I'm not brought for anything. I'm not an interesting conversation. I'm not like, you know, fun to have a drink with. I'm just straight meat. Moving on.
What did he say?
Sorry, I thought I heard the kids, one of the kids woke up. Muscular retainer for the signs. Brought an intercom. Start leveling a gatherer grafter. The stoic nods for perfect conversation. I bring so much into the conversation just by nodding. By the way, I've had comments brought this up. And it's two brave young souls bound together by puissant bonds of camaraderie. Okay? I used to try to say that whole word out. Just so you know. I must kill. Warrior Light is just good. Is just good company. Keeps quiet, supports you, can protect you. Perfect for a late night date. Oh, look at this. He gave me his steed. Wonder what word that could sound like. I wonder too. He gave you his mouth. It's burnt chicken. Oh, what a narc. He could have let us have it there. When not all mounts could fly, this one can. He's basically proposing to you with Chocobo. The black Chocobo was the first flying, and not everyone could. That included your base Chocobo. This bird can do so many squats. Yeah, Opal, this is Opal, this is what you were mentioning. This is what you were mentioning to me about finding the aether currents in each one of the zones. Yeah, some from the MSQ and on some you have to find. Welcome to the scavenger hunt. Compass. Is it like an inventory? Is it actually an item in inventory? Some of my horse. Oh, it's in collections. Okay. You mean the thing that they just told us about? Oh, okay. All right. It's in collections. God, stop looking at the inventory. Don't let it piss you off. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. He wants me to rest, man. That's what he wants. He wants me to chill. Four times manner. Count has already done so, and eager to discuss today's events. Okay, alright. Dramatic music. He wants to fix your inventory. Low-key, this entire time, all he's doing is trying to come on to us. You know what? He's just a nice guy. That's what it is. He's just a very nice guy, and that's all he needs to be. It's like they want us to relax or something, I guess. Master Dad. I wonder how, like, the Warrior Light would actually, like, cope with all the stress. Like, all the stress of everything that goes in. I mean, like, even... Here, hold on. Look. If you look... Like, he already has, like, the darkened eyes around. He's already, like... he's already exhausted. Right? He's done. Like, he's had so much, like, thrown at him, and he has so many issues. And it's like, I wonder how much, like... I wonder what he does, right? How does he cope? How does he do? You know, it's like I heard actually, like he could probably, you know what, he could probably give meditation a try, but I mean, it's better than sitting around and doing nothing. Comrade's free. Did fear for your safety. Okay, art's pretty good. But innocent heretics while they're having their morning coffee. Oh, I don't think I got that one. Meditation. Sitting around doing nothing. The entire chat is screaming Dark Knight. They're not all winners. Presence of Master Dad. All right, we get to go meet the Pope. Let us go. We shall meet the Pope. You still get some action from him. You're a meditation you're having. Well, 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 the Pope wants you now. Where is the Pope? I imagine he's got to be in the center of the city, right? Yeah, he's got to be all the way up here. Ski, Pope King. Yeah, I do. Sky's the limit. Looks like I gotta go talk to Ilberd. Let's go get some holy priest in. Standing up on high places and looking cool. Does he have a Pope mobile? Does he have a Pope mobile? Oh, they maybe take off the helmet. They they said you cannot walk in here without a helmet. They took his helmet off. What? I declare shenanigans. You can't force me to do this.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
You have to take your hat off in church, sir. Yeah, you got me. With meeting the Pope, the helmet says, "But mother." I did not, like, nearly die 72 different times for some guy in a chair to tell me that I can't wear a hat.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
It's the... Guys, it's the freaking Pope. You can take that damn hat off in church. Sir Nick's got it right. The helmet stays on except for when the Pope needs to have a taller hat.
I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
Ramu's got the better beard, though. Higher the hat, the closer to God.
You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy.
I like that, actually.
Dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Dale, you said Thordan VII is the nicest Pope. I'm very hesitant of trusting him. You remember, I remember the cutscene, and I can't remember, I want to say it's Defenders of Eorzea 2.3. We had the cutscene at the very end of that where we saw the Ascians, or the Ascans, standing behind the Pope with all the Ishgardians lined up. I am not trusting I need my helmet on. Helmet.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
It's perfectly trustworthy, he's fine. Not the Ascian. He has the high hat.
Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
Yeah, you had to apologize after I whooped your ass.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain.
One second. The littlest one is up right now. All right, you guys get a little bit here. Hold on. Boots. This is our old dogger. She is, I think she's like 14 now, 13 or 14. I can't remember. She's very old. The Boots. Boots. Who's a good puppy? Yes, you are. And she's up way past her bedtime. She's a very old puppers. Yes. I don't like, so I keep the door closed. I try to keep everything in this area, like kind of like closed and away, because if once the door's closed, I try to keep the door as closed as long as I can. So when she's out and all that, she'll fall asleep right here, but then wake up an hour later and like try to get out. So I'm trying to keep her out there so she can go and get drinks and do all that with all her stuff. All right, gotta go. All right, say goodbye to the puppies. She's a sweeter. Ugh. There we go. My family, that particular dog, my family has bred and raised Labradors for like my entire life. I'm like in my 30s, and that one is all the way, like she's the, I think she's the second oldest one that we've ever had. Like she's great. She for the most part, she just goes around, she sleeps everywhere, and she just has that like I you know how like some people fall asleep, they can fall asleep with like a sound machine or something, they can just have it just sitting there and just the sound machine's going off. I found that I can't go to sleep without having that dog like breathing there and doing the old lady like snores. I can't explain it, but that's also one of the troubles that I have. Like if like I sleep anywhere other than my house, like because if she's not there, like I don't have that background music of old dogs snoring. It's really weird, I know, but it's very soothing to me. Anyway, we're talking to the Pope-mobile for a lab is ancient. Oh yeah, 14. I mean, she's in good health. Like honestly, like she runs up and down stairs. She runs outside. Like she's great. Service on snores, and it's awesome. I do that with my cat purse. Yeah, it's the same thing. You guys have those animals that it's like it's hard not to be able to go to bed without having that background music.
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
It means GTFO. Oh, he ain't fucking
as
around.
you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Oh yeah, Oh, she runs, Josh. She runs. She does all that stuff. It actually gets to the point where she keeps trying to chase the ball even after. Oh. Oh, now it's just. Oh, it's me and the Pope. Oh, okay.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
I'm gonna play out Burnout Revenge on the PSU. I'm disarmed. I don't have any weapons.
Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Ascians?
Called it. Right? Right? Literally said this a minute ago.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light.
I literally just said this.
You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
It's hard for me to sit there and like, you see the Ascians, right? You see the Ascians and they come in and they teleport in. They wear like the facial tribute. Well, they teleport in through like void turd gas bubbles, and then they appear, and it's like they never die, and they like can possess people. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna treat like that's like that's like going into business with a guy who's like, oh yeah, I make like 6 figures, but he's like a bank robber. Like, trust the game. Ascians, you guys got the mugs. And this is frustrating. This game is doing the whole emotions.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
I don't think you have a choice there, champ.
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
You just couldn't.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light.
That's why you took off my helmet.
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together.
Must needs work together.
With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Nod. All right. It's kind of hard for me, like, let me put it this way. I trusted, oh, chat's catching up. I trusted Ilberd. And I got slapped around. Did not like that. Raubahn can't, you know, what's it, climb on monkey bars anymore. Did anyone think about that? Like, no, have you ever seen, I mean, I guess he could do the one arm, but it's going to be very, it's inconsiderate of what his right arm's going to have to do. Distrustful. Thank you guys for being here, watching me distrust everyone. You doubt Raubahn? No, I don't, I don't doubt Raubahn. I'm actually, I'm curious if they're gonna kill him. Like, he was in the Heavensward trailer, and I'm kind of like, why wouldn't they kill him? You know, like, why just keep him imprisoned? I don't get it. Clapping is overrated. And we don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen anything of Raubahn recently. So, like... There we go. Aquanaut. He shouts. And it
there
never
you
will.
are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Oh, talk about dad stuff.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
I distrusted everyone after the blanket.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
Marie. Marie. Oh, he gonna clap someone, all right. That's how I read that. Trust is for the weak. Trust your instincts. Oh, he gonna clap someone. I guess you could, yeah, slap your thigh or something.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
Just throw the warrior of light at everything, like you guys always do. I like how you guys are like, what can we do without our allies? Literally, all I do is get thrown into whatever primal fight that you guys have, and be like, good luck, champ.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
Red Panda.
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Raubahn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
I was just talking about him. I was just talking about him.
If the general dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raubahn.
Lucky number 7. So about Raubahn. Pre-watch Gift of Prophecy. Funny you mentioned Raubahn. There you go. There you go. Was there a nod? I didn't see there a nod. Did I miss that one? I'll toss out a nod just in case. Okay, all right. So we're not like wanted criminals in Limsa, which is, I guess, nice. A little nicer. Pre-played. Yep, I've played this whole game. I've played all of Final Fantasy. This is a ruse. It's a ruse. I know everything that happens with everything. And yet, my inventory looks like this. Yep. I dare you to challenge me. No, I'll do this. Can I show this? Oh, wait. Is it playtime? 4 days, 12 hours, and 54 minutes. Right-click sort. Hold on. I see, look, I still have 12 spots. It's okay. I still have 12 spots for things. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm fine. All right, let's go. How to test this without actually doing it. I know a test of your reflexes. Is that like a Dragoon joke? That's got to be a Dragoon joke. I keep getting snapshotted everywhere I go. No hits for the love of God.
Friends, it is good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See. But full glad was I to learn that you had.
I actually think that voice is a little bit softer. A little bit softer than the previous, right? Only voice I prefer a Realm Reborn. Yeah, I like the Realm Reborn Merylwood.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took
More
us under their
British.
wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect.
It's an inside joke. Never mind you that. Wait, oh, can you guys at least like give me a hint? Is it something I've already experienced?
When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn.
No.
Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the
It's
charges against us have not
okay,
been made
way
public.
later. All right.
Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Okay. Damn. Everyone chill. I'm sorry.
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
Do not touch the spoilers. Step away from the spoilers.
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So,
It's gonna
having somehow
have to
caught
do
wind
it.
of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
With the hand. Lend him a hand. We have to go
Mayhap they're
lend
waiting for a fitting
Raubahn a
moment to
hand.
break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Whoever came up with that line was probably cackling at that, like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. Guarantee it.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Write it in secret. Got it.
You've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino.
We
Following
need to
his
limit it.
capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
I'm not feeling this voice
Clearly,
actor.
it was not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Alphino, this is your fault.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're
She'll
to
grow
rescue
on you.
Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Nautical metaphor, take a shot. Every time that that there is a nautical metaphor, and especially going through the Olimsa quests early on, I feel like if we did a shot, it would be very, very bad. Yep. Back to Revenant's Toll. Here we go. I sick them ninjas on them and they're not ready for that. Basically, that's what it falls down to. Is like every time thus far the Domans have like come in clutch. Like this entire time. Nah, not bad. Not bad. Just take nautical metaphor, just take a shot across the bow. Every single time that there's been like shenanigans, it's like the Domans come in and they save the day. Like every single time. Oh, wait, no, I need to go upstairs. Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, Higiri! Alf is already there. Them's good peeps. Hope you appreciate it later. Okay. That's like taking a shot every time you hear Prey return. Oh, we're gonna have some, like if that was the joke, if you had to take a shot, like I don't drink like I used to, like I could have done when I was younger and I was in college and I was doing all that. Like nowadays everything hits a lot harder. Like it would knock me on my feet or off my feet. Like I'd be on my ass. Like I can't do that. We do like 2, 3, 4 shots in like a stream. No, I'm done. Done. Rogues are thieves. Ninjas are scouts. Take a shot whenever someone's any road or must needs. Speaks in Jack, if that were the case, like by like shot 3, everyone would be speaking in cursive. Like, I have these glasses. Like they're fairly thick. Like they're not just a normal, just like, oh, okay, you know, decent thing. Like, oh, I can actually see now. Oh yes, indubitably. Yes, there's fantasy happening in front of me. Yes, indubitably. Interesting stream. Wait, so I was talking to my old man about this and he had an idea, and I still think it might be something that I do. Because I made the joke about it, about how I was like all dressed up for that stream for last week, and I had like the overcoat, I had the tie and everything like that. He was like, wait, so people liked it when you had like all your fancy stuff on, but then you like started taking some of it off? And I was like, well, yeah, it's hot. And I made mention, of like, I was like, hey, it's really hot in here and I have clothes underneath when I'm going to do it. He goes, why don't you do that same concept, but wear like 10 shirts and then just periodically just take shirts off? Like, oh, it's so hot in here. It's just, I'm wearing more and more shirts. He was like, that's what they want. He's like, I haven't met this community. I haven't watched any of your streams, but that's what they want. They want to see the shirts come off. And I was like, I think you're passing along the wrong message. He was like, hey, if they like it, they like it. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like on board. It's like, I do want to kind of keep the PG stream. I mean, a little bit, right? All right. That's a scene in Persona 5. He knows as well. Might be too much to be feasible. We go with it. Heck yeah. Respect the chaos. Love the idea. In search of Raubahn. I just have like 7 different caffeinated shirts. They're all the same. I just take them off periodically. I'll say in the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. As their purpose, we believe, is escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would like to join, pray seek Doware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Okay. I know where Highbridge is. It's where we keep seeing, we keep going back to Camp Drybone. The Fall Guys event, along with Make It Rain and the Moogle and the Yokai event. Strip Poker Rage. You fail, you lose a shirt. That's basically what he was talking about. That was the whole reference. And he was like, that's what they watch. And I was like, have you ever watched my stream? And he was like, no, but I think that it will work. I'll talk to one of the Braves to the town when I get back, because I have a bunch of different quests that I think I have to turn. Actually, no, none of them head that way. But I'll go back before the stream's over. I'll go and talk to Crystal Brave. MGP enjoyers. Alatali. We gotta go say, hey, angry dad. Where's Halatali? Oh, it's down there. Way down there. All right, here we go. It's PG-13 until we see that a tank top allows for. Well, and that's the thing. It's like I was just curious about how much, or how excited I should say that like my dad and then my wife were like, yeah, more skin. That's what I was like. But it's not your skin. I'm not just a piece of meat. And they're like, well, if people like watching it, I'm like, that's not the point. Like, all right, what's Hosen got for us? Is being held within. All right. Keeping the flame alive. That's a mindset. That's not just me. Not just me and skin to it. Or is it blood? Are we vampires or cannibals? I forgot. It says, okay, it's a duty. Galactic. Galactic. You have a very cool wife and dad. I will admit, like, as much as I joke and I talk about them, like, I have so much support from my family members and of course you guys, but damn, you Geary just flying out of nowhere. I have so much support from them, it's ridiculous.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
I can't ever say that it's without.
Lady Ugiri!
Dude, Alfie, stop screaming.
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
I actually like her voice actor here, right? I mean, yeah, it could be, it could be a little bit exaggerated.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Nod.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
We won't hear her voice again? Her voice actor had a tragic story. Oh no. Oh, I skipped that completely. Ninja stuff. Totally normal ninja stuff. I like the music here. I mean, they throw me at everything. Like, everything that I've ever done in this game, they're just like, yeah, just throw enough Caffeinated Dad at it, and it's fine.
With you.
Leave this to me.
Why are they so loud? They're getting to smack around some Braves. I know, but I went around and like recruited a bit of these Braves. Like, and I feel like you made my voice sound higher. What's it? I went and recruited a good bit of these Braves, so I actually feel like partially like it's my fault. I don't know. Maybe I'm not looking at this the right way. I know that there's probably like some silver lining that I'm not seeing. No mercy for traitors. That's true. That's true. They all did try to kill me because they wanted money. Oh, hey, there's Raubahn. Dude, here, look, just reach up. Like, I'm here to give you a hand. Oh, I want to smack this little Lala fella around. Oh, I want Yu Hase to die immediately. You know he's gonna close the gate. Oh, we gotta attack the gate. Hunt him, hunt the potato. Everyone immediately had the same idea. Is the source not in here? Okay, I guess we gotta go back. Okay, let's go. I'm majorly evil. You know what? I put out that video and I didn't want to be accusatory. I didn't want to be mean. I didn't want to do anything like that, but it kind of makes sense now. Just saying. The ones that I've come in with it. The ones that I have dealt with in the story thus far, I've only had like a couple of good ones. Let me put it that way. Don't take it any type of way. So we actually kind of made this joke in in Guild Wars 2, and all those times that I played Guild Wars 2, we made a joke that the Asura were evil as well. And if you guys don't know, Asura are the smaller, they have like very large ears and they kind of look like mole people. What's in that sense? Pippin, Nanamo, Tataru, Papa Meow. Papa Meow. Is this open? Guess not. Am I missing something? Oh, we gotta go this way. Momodi confirmed best girl. I know that. Yeah, to find the source, okay. He's fine now. We need to go. We must save his left arm. Use all the jumps. I find myself like I end up spamming them. This just opened up. I find myself like spamming them just very, very quickly. I feel like the good Lala fellows would be the first to say, don't trust the efforts. You know, there's so many people who commented on that video and they're like, listen, it's not all Lala fellows. Not all Lala fellows are like this. And then it's like, just a good portion of them. Just, that's all I'll say. It's just a good portion of them. Oh, hey, I hit level 55, I guess. Yes. Alfie, please don't die on me. Monitor his cat. It's all propaganda. I don't trust any of them. Why would you use Doom Spike? I don't get that. That didn't make sense. You drop a key? You did. Let's go. Lala or bear? Why does that feel like a trick question? You got a whole character arc to do. Everyone's like bear easy. Listen. Let me say it like this. Not all Lala fells are bad. It just seems that when it comes to money, everyone tends to lean the other way. They tend to lean the evil way. Let me put it that way because that removes like Pippin, Papa Meow, Tataru, Momodi, all these people. There you go. Wait, I have 21 minutes. I can't run faster. I can only leap. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, his health is at 81, I thought. He's healing. He's fine, right? Yeah, see, look, his HP is good. Doesn't remove Tataru. I included Tataru in the best girl. Stop it. Come on, get up, angry dad. Oh, Ilberd. Oh, I am so ready to kill this dude. Is that Laurentius? Is that Laurentius? That dick? That's Laurentius. I'm pretty... No, wait, no. I don't think that's Laurentius. I thought Laurentius was in, Ellison. Cyborn, is that Lauren? I told you guys from the very damn start. I was like, why are we getting this guy? And he's like, oh, I reformed. I was like, that's horseshit. I caught you last week. Okay, I am so ready to throw it down. First off, I gotta kill the Lalafell.
I have you now.
It is nothing.
I just went up and kicked it. That made me feel so good.
I'm not finished yet. I'll tear you limb from limb.
How did this dude do like a 1v1 against Raubahn? I don't get it. Raubahn was still like messing him up. Like, why is he so weak?
For Alamigo!
I was hoping for more of an epic fight. Now everyone's going to be down on one knee. No, I fucking killed all three of them.
Nothing.
I apparently have a holy deity at my back. And every day put it up, he's backed by the power of money. He's Batman, basically. They watched us fight and kill gods, and then they're like, I could take him. I could take him. It's nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
You turd.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
You said you did! Literally in the cutscene, that's exactly what you said. I did it. I killed the Sultana. Horseshit, I watched that 4 times. I guarantee you were the one who said.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them.
He said it softly to Raubahn. Okay. As you saw, beat him. Oh, okay. I still don't like him, and I feel like I'm right. And he's not wrong though, which is even worse. Like, he's like, oh, everyone's using you, and it's like, yeah, you don't think people brought me here for like my conversation? I just nod and I'm a mute. Like, I'm essentially a fly on the wall until the fly becomes a GD primal, and then I'm called into action. That's the only reason I'm here.
And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing!
Talks through the problems that smacks her. Yeah, they're using me, absolutely. All I want in life is nod and to fight.
If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this.
What is that eyes? Look at his eyes.
I would not give to take back Alamigo.
Hey, sir.
Nothing!
Sir Nix, that might be dilated anger eyes. Sir Nix, that might be our next emoji. That might be our next emoji that we work through. This expression, unhinged.
You'll not get away!
Oh no, they're getting away.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
Highlanders be angry. I like how he threw the light bomb, right? And then the Warrior of Light's like, it's too bright. Like that, make sense. He's the Warrior of Light.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came.
Make it the next thumbnail at least.
When you're dead.
That's actually a good one. When I do a recap video for this, that'll be it.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
You fit your inventory. Okay, which one do you think is going to be the more caffeinated answer? I'm thinking on your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over. What do you think? On your feet? I feel like that's more appropriate, right? Number 2, bottom. This inspires too much hope. This is basically Dad saying, "Shut up. You skinned your knee or lost your arm. We still got shit to do. I know it hurts. Suck it up. We got to keep moving."
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad.
We had to be. We had to be the dad here. One dad to another dad.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
Was that a nod? I guess that was a nod. Why didn't that go through? There we go. There was a nod.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
I missed that nod. I'm sorry. Have you noticed that a lot of the more dialogue options in Heavensward than a Realm Reborn? I think it does represent the growing agency of the Warrior Light. I prefer them because it offers like a little bit more of selection, you know, stuff like that. I like. It's almost in that same sense of kind of like what you would see with like Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is a perfect example of that because you went ahead and like you have all these different choices and essentially there's just so many different paths that you can go on any given choice. And I like that. And you're getting different dialogue options. Later expansions, the original voice actor of Raubahn sings them. He is a singer, starts in Shadowrings. Oh, okay, nice. Raubahn is 44 years old.
Hello there.
By the end of loving it. More immersion. Aurora, Sweet Roar, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing the cup.
No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What?
What? But how can that be?
We watched her die.
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Y'all can't do this to me. No, wait. Why does he think that she's alive? I mean, like, I can understand... Shut up, everyone. Don't do this to me. Yes, I did promise we'll go to Mordona. Stop. You guys do these smiles. I'm just gonna have to make it like an emoji stream. That's what it's gonna have to be. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game. That's what I always have to do. Okay, we need... Guys can't fuck with me like this. Did anyone check the body? I want to hear why he thinks she's alive, because she was very much dead. All right, where do I have to go? Who do I got to talk to? Carrie, by the way, I did see your message earlier, and I wanted to say welcome in. Welcome into the craziness here, the stream. It wasn't made public. Yeah, but you also got to imagine, like, they wouldn't want to make it public because, as I think Meryl Webb put it, it would throw everything into chaos, right? Everyone would be losing their mind and it'd be freaking out. But if they just say that, oh, she's still here, business continues as normal. Like, there's no issues whatsoever. I've been ordered not to bring conflict to the town. Is there more than... Okay, she's... she's very scared. Is there any more? Is there any more Crystal Braves? I think that's the only one that I found that I can actually talk to. Okay, it's just season adventure. Okay. The Scion hideout. The brass blade, yeah, the brass blade one I talked to. Like, full enough to believe the rumors. Okay, all right. Yeah, he's brass blades. Yeah. Really handed out those blue traffic cones to create the cream of the cream. Not chattable. Okay. Coward. If she's dead, why not announce and frame you? Easy villain. I think the reason that they wouldn't announce her death and then frame me is because of the way that we're gonna go check out, because apparently nobody wants to throw hands. They didn't want to do that because I'm already a well-known hero. I got too much notoriety for them to just turn around and be like, oh, he killed the Sultana. And it's like, he saved our ass like 15 times. Why would he turn around and kill the Sultana? Like, it wouldn't make sense. At least that's what I would believe. Just saying. I probably could have done. They got a brass blade all the way out there. Maybe if he was Lalafell, I could see that happening. To leave the city too. Yeah, I always forget I was actually honestly I was going over here because I want to. We did the hard version of the Sunken Temple of Corn. Oh, that's a Lalafell. That's not an Aethernet site. I have to go up here. Oh, there it is. Maybe the Sultana was a primal, or you're just doing your thing for the thrill of the hunt. I mean, you can come up with any excuses that you can, but overall, like, I've already been painted as a hero again amongst every other city. Notice in Limsa, nobody even like batted an eye to say like, oh, he's evil. No, it's just like, yeah, they're full of shit. Basically, is what it is. Same size. How could I tell the difference? I will say Final Fantasy answers almost every question you get. Okay. All right. That makes me feel better. Nineko! This is not a part of any, yeah, but Limsa special. Well, Limsa was also my home, right? They had a bigger role. Yeah, but Limsa, Ascian confused is not letting go of Limsa. It's like, yeah, but Limsa. Doesn't help that the leaders that talked to the Sultana, so they was the assassination was sus. Yeah, well, know your name, not your face. Okay, all right, that's fair. Tackles crafting and gathering jobs for their stories. Nice. I actually like the Temple of Corn. We've been doing, as I mentioned, we've been doing a bunch of the dungeons, the extra dungeons that are the optional ones after A Realm Reborn. It's cool to see these places after, and they have like their different we'll say it's cool to see these places after they have like their different, we'll say, like quest change, you know, like the instant change. Like it was actually really interesting. You know, it's kind of like, it's like kind of getting into an old car and putting it into reverse, where, you know, you could really just sit there and say, this brings me back. I didn't like it. Let's go talk to Hot Tamales. Unable to teleport at this time. Why not? Can I not go there? Boo. This brings me back. It's called the reverse. One hop this time. All right, let's go camp drop. These jokes, someone call the cops. I'm so glad that I can ruin your evening with jokes. I'm here for your guys' entertainment. You guys see that, right? And now I can understand why everyone's just like, show some skin. It's so much easier. So much easier when compared to actually telling dad jokes. License to Quill. Car joke, that really grinds my gears. That's pretty good. House or Duetti. Must be hard to get by. It wouldn't let you because you were on the old internal Ethernet map. Oh, okay, Ethernet map. That was a scratch. What news without? And Ninja runs. Nope. Okay, this is suspicious. Pray return to the Waking Sands. as my monkey character. All right, here we go. Look, and this is why I keep my inventory like this. Look, you ready? Ready to go. I can pray return directly to the Waking Sands. Ha! The books thy haveth borrowed. All right. I actually meant to come back here and talk to Urianger anyway. And we're back to the Waking Sands again. There's a time, no fair, I ran out.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Tax fraud, this wasn't your boy. This wasn't your boy like last week. What is this? Tax. You can't just blow a kiss. New voice actor Tim Watson. This is uber danger. He's speaking in cursive. Everyone take a shot. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad voice, but I'm not saying that was not the Urianger that I grew attached to.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Uber and 2 good potatoes.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
I'm sorry, what?
It was I who arranged this gathering.
She was one of the extra, the syndicate ladies, or the syndicate people. Her along with like
Judging by your
Dalbert.
perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
I remember her dunce hat. I remember her dunce hat. So the Sultana's alive.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
I missed 4 hours of sleep over the past week because I watched that Sultana die. 4 hours!
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his 2 foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
I'm salty right now. Super.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Salt Anya? No, get out of here. Leah Locks, no. No, we're not doing Salt Anya. No, Salt Anya.
Some manner of sedative, perchance.
of a potency
Undecided,
sufficient
welcome
to
in.
induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
You lost an arm in the whole thing.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana.
Stop trying. I don't want to like Lolorito. Stop giving me reasons
I have never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
I don't like this, guys. You guys are stressing me out.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance.
He's out of line.
Lest you forget her grace's words. The true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Lolorito is very trustworthy now, but you should take him out to dinner. You should take him out to some dinner. He was also behind. Yeah, he is a businessman. I get that. But again, the fact that we were believed that the Sultana was dead, right? We believe that the Sultana was dead, and then he turned the Crystal Braves, and Raubahn lost an arm in a brown sack.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Maybe his other half. That's what he left behind. The
You,
bottom
meanwhile,
half.
must do that which you alone can do. Rescue her grace and take your place at her side once more.
Take the mashed potatoes.
And that of our nation.
Mafia Don. She become a culinarian. I was expendable. I was expendable! Equal trade, equal mass. That was an excellent line, Viper, by the way. I wish this plot thread wasn't so easily reversed. That was really good. I understand that the Warrior Light was a threat. I understand Caffeinated Dad was a threat. But it's like... I'm stressed, guys. Was forced to pretend he was with Teleji, which is why he seemed like he was with the Traitorous Braves. It's genuinely been 8 years now, though. I guess what really made me upset, let me put it this way. I guess what really made me upset was, like, it felt more personal than it probably should have, right? It felt more personal. It felt more direct than it probably should have. And with like the taunting of Raubahn and like essentially pissing off the bull, and him losing his arm, I understand why he did it and what the benefit was, but so Teleji was going to assassinate the Sultana completely, but the lady in waiting switched it out for a slumber draft, and now she's alive, and I don't know how to deal with it. The stash is burned. To play at this banquet. Yeah. He won in this. I don't. All right. I have questions. And Galactic, I swear, if you send me the video link for the for answers, he keeps sending me the music, the lyric video for answers from A Realm Reborn. He keeps sending it to me every time. I was like, I have questions, and he's like, well, I got answers, and he sends me the link. He just keeps doing that. It's just a consistent thing. I'm gonna call it for the stream tonight. It is near midnight. That is my Betty Bye time. This is wild, and I'm glad too, because I was actually gonna call it like 10 minutes ago before I got this a reveal. I'm not but now you just made it a thing. Yes, Galactic, it's gonna stick. Yeah, I got some stuff to process. Anyway, video out tomorrow, talking about Heavensward and why context matters. It's essentially what the thought of it is. Context makes a very big thing, a big deal, we'll say. And then stream on Monday where we'll pick this up. I haven't decided, because I do want to do the Fall Guys event. I want to try to get that little pig mount. I like the pig mount. I don't know why. I just want the pig mount or whatever it is. I want to give a quick shout out to Vernacular, Ham, as well as Nicola for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you guys. As always, if you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. I like the new sweat mug. I like that one. That's one of the ones I was really happy to get. Vernacular has actually been here for 2 months. That just got a notification today. And then of course, Crimson Hope for joining in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as well, all the other people who are in here supporting me on the journey, we'll say, on the journey to becoming a full-time content creator. We'll get there, but not after I get some gray hairs after all this. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you on the other side of it. Stay caffeinated, folks.